So we want to do a video today about DID and the 200 altars that we have. So we have problems here because one of the altars wants to kill someone that we love, and then one of them wants to kill, well, the other altars, or me, basically. So I'm doing this video and I'm one of her teenage alters, and I'm in control right now. She's really messed up. Her adult alters also are extremely messed up from some survivorship of severe trauma even as an adult. So we take over. We are some of the main alters. There's about 5 or to 10 of us that are main alters. And she can't really control us, although she likes to think that she can and claims that she can to her psychiatrist. She can't. She can't control any of us. We decide, actually the gatekeeper decides who comes out and who doesn't come out. We have actually learned who the gatekeeper is through the gatekeeper herself when we were traumatized by some news that we received about 3 months ago or so, maybe less. I don't know how long ago it's been, but when we received this traumatic news, the gatekeeper, who we've never spoken to or heard of before, came forward because we were switching places, all of us, all the different parts, all the different altars, back and forth, even to little children and infants, and we didn't know what to do. So the gatekeeper came forward and said that she was the gatekeeper and that she functions from the hypothalamus and that she has no emotions, and her only thing is to keep, her only ability is to keep us alive, keep our organs functioning, and decide which altars come forward. So we were traumatized today or yesterday because one of the altars wants to kill us, and we don't know why. So one of the altars basically wants to kill us, which would be, I guess if she went through with it, it'd be considered suicide. But we won't let her do it. And we also won't let her hurt anyone that we love. So we can overpower her, but she was trying to overpower us. We don't understand who she is exactly. She calls herself Skylar, and she says that she will destroy our life. And she wants to do things like smoke cigarettes and do negative things. And, well, having this disorder keeps me from having a regular job. So I can't hold down jobs. I can't hold down doctors either because I flip into different altars and they don't really, unless they're a psychiatrist, they don't understand what's going on. So I've called my psychiatrist and said something to her, maybe even threatened her, I don't know. But my psychiatrist said that I called her and left this message, but I don't remember doing it, so we don't know which altar did that. So having dissociative identity disorder has disabled us, and also the one altar that does battle suicidal thoughts has actually tried to kill us about 20 years ago, which left us paralyzed and so forth. So battling dissociative identity disorder is really dangerous. It also prohibits us from getting proper medical treatment. So a lot of times doctors will not treat us properly because of our mental disorder. Or we may say too much, like especially if one of our child altars comes forward, they might start gibbering and jabbering too much and not get to the point. And a lot of times, so we're battling pain issues from serious car accidents, or maybe there were murder attempts by the people that did this to me that caused the altars. I don't know which one, if it was murder attempts or not. Well, one of them was a definite murder attempt, and I survived it by the grace of Jesus Christ. So most of us are Christian. Almost all of us are Christian. I think only Skylar is the one that's not Christian. Or another one that we don't know what the name of is not Christian. We think it might be evil or something that was created during the SRA. And we don't let it control us, but it does cause problems enough where I have to isolate myself until the altar that is not Christian and is acting in a evil manner goes away. So I'll have to isolate myself and stay away from everyone and make sure that I am safe. So on a day-to-day basis, I can tell if I'm being triggered or not, so I can get things done like food shopping or Christmas shopping or shopping for whatever I have to get. And I also have an altar that's a compulsive shopper, so that's also a problem. I have to keep all my receipts if I have to return things because of this compulsive shopper altar that's traumatized because her husband committed suicide. He wasn't her legal husband, but he was her fiance, and they got married before God, but they weren't legally married. So that altar, I think, is the one that's the compulsive shopper. She's an adult. She is like a split version of the woman that was married. So I have altars, and so I am the altar that was married, and my fiance committed suicide, which left me desperate and suicidal myself. I battled suicidal feelings, and I never really, well, some of my altars have recovered, and I don't think I've truly recovered. And sometimes I go out and buy things on a whim to battle depression, and then I know that I've done the wrong thing, and then I find my receipts and I return the things that I bought. Unfortunately, sometimes I buy things and I cannot return them. Luckily, a lot of times I buy things for other people, so that's a good thing. They need the things that they need. I'm not going to go too much into my personal life. When I look up, I'm looking at the screen and the time limit. I want to stay under 9 minutes, so I'm going to wrap this up with, I'm not a danger to anyone or myself, but there are altars that are dangerous that I have to battle with. And that's all I'm going to say about dissociative identity disorder today. I'm trying to keep this under 9 minutes, and I have 2 seconds left. If you want to hear more, you can subscribe or listen or whatever. Goodbye. Okay.